Have any of you guys ever heard of the TV show LazyTown? I remember I used to watch that show a lot when I was little. The show was about a girl named Stephanie who moved to LazyTown to live with her uncle, Mayor Milford Measwell. She even goes on adventures with her friends where they sing songs and do a lot of fun stuff. Whenever they get in trouble, a hero named Sporticus always saves the day. And the show even has a villain named Robbie Rotten, who basically involved with LazyTown a lot. But what if I told you an actual lot of episodes existed? On Saturday, I was in a store in a town to see what I could buy. Nothing was existing until I came to the DVD aisle. They have DVDs like SpongeBob, Thomas and Friends, Power Girls, Pingu, etc. I went to the L section and there was a LazyTown DVD. The DVD was called LazyTown Friends Forever and Other Stories. The cover shows Sporticus, Stephanie, and Robbie Rotten in yellow background. Even had the BBFCU rating, BBC logo, and DVD video logo. I looked at the episode title on the back cover. There were Friends Forever, Dancing Dreams, Snow Monster, Trash Troubles, and a title I never heard of before. No more LazyTown. No more LazyTown? I wonder what's gonna happen in this episode. I thought to myself, the DVD was only $1, so I went to the cashier and paid for the DVD and went home to watch the DVD. When I got home, I inserted the disc into my DVD player. When I began to watch the DVD, the DVD started with the BBC warning screen and BBC Video Entrance 1998. Then it took me to the DVD menu. The menu showed Robbie Rotten in the purple background. The options were Play All, episode selection, extras, and subtitles. I pressed Play All. The first few episodes were normal, but the last one, dear God, what I just watched. Before the episode started, there was a warning coming up on the screen that read, "This latest episode was first and only a project made by Jake Thompson before he was fired in 2006. This episode was never meant to end the series in certain content not suitable for younger audiences. Please watch at your own risk." Shit, I whispered. As usual, the episode started with a view of Sporticus in this airship in the sky. Then they kept the Sporticus sitting on his bed and sobbing and crying. It didn't sound like cartoonish or acting up. It sounded realistic. I felt bad for Sporticus. Why is he even upset? He was not even in the mood for eating sports candy or doing gymnastics. He was just sitting on the bed and crying for no reason. It cut to the intro, which was something different. The sky was blood red, but the intro played in normal states despite the different sky. Then the title showed No More LazyTown. Stephanie didn't mention the title. It was in his bonnet voice. No more LazyTown. The episode started with a view of Robbie Rotten underground bunker. Then it cuts inside an underground bunker. It started with Robbie sitting on his orange chair thinking about his new plan for LazyTown. Robbie got off his chair and said, "Okay, I am tired of LazyTown. I'm tired of seeing these people have fun. I'm even tired of getting so much hate from people. I'm gonna turn the LazyTown into hell. I'm gonna turn LazyTown into lazy hell," Robbie said, while laughing evilishly. Lazy hell? Why would they use the word hell in a TV show for small children? I thought to myself in confusion. Robbie went outside. I got a bad feeling for what he's gonna do. Then they kept Ziggy walking around and licking his lollipop. Robbie went to Ziggy and said, "Well, I always wanted LazyTown to be even more lazier. You guys should have done a lot of attention. Like, come on, what's wrong with all of you?" What? Ziggy replied. After Ziggy finished his sentence, Robbie grabbed a gun and shoot him to death. Stephanie and the others were outside to see what happened and what was going on. They realized Robbie had killed Ziggy. "Ziggy!" Stephanie yelled. Oh no, Ziggy said. "What?" Trixie gasped. Robbie turned to the others and said, well, idiots. I just shot your friend. So now, it's your guys' turn," Robbie said. "Run away!" Stephanie yelled, stopped for a bit. Stephanie and the others ran away as Robbie was chasing them. Robbie grabbed Stingy by the shoulder, pushed him to the ground. Robbie pushed Stingy so hard he was screaming in agony. Stingy was very injured. He could not breathe. He couldn't get up. Robbie grabbed the chainsaw and decapitated Stingy, slowly killing him. Blood with bladder everywhere as Stingy was getting murdered. The blood was not CG or red paint. It was real. The other ran away from Robbie. He grabbed a shotgun and shot Pixel in the back as Pixel collapsed to the ground. Robbie poured gasoline out of the gas canister over Pixel. Robbie took out a box of matches from his pocket and lit one on the fire, threw it on Pixel. Pixel was screaming and panicking as he saw the match drop. His gasoline-soaked clothes. Pixel soon became nothing more than ashes. Pixel had died. Stephanie and Trixie were the only survivors left. They were screaming and sobbing for a while. After they realized their friend was dead, they tried to run away to the mayor's house, but it was too late because the house exploded. As we could see, the mayor flew away. Uncle! Stephanie yelled. Stephanie and Trixie had checked if the mayor's okay. It turns out he wasn't. The mayor was already dead. Stephanie and Trixie were starting to cry at the scene. Stephanie's uncle and their friend dead. I'm so sorry, Uncle. Stephanie sobbed. More buildings went up in smoke, and LazyTown was in ruins. Robbie then went to Stephanie and Trixie. He grabbed a knife and stabbed both of them to death. Stephanie and Trixie finally died. Then they catch the Sporticus inside an airship. He was doing gymnastics as he usually does, but instead of his crystal beeping and saying someone's in trouble, that what he usually said in the crystal when the crystal beeps, his airship exploded. It felt like it was gonna hit the ground. Sporticus panicked and screamed. His airship fell to the ground and then exploded. However, Sporticus was still alive, but he was too injured. He tried to get up and move his body and cut to Robbie. And I noticed that he was using an RPG to shoot Sporticus' airship. Robbie then went to Sporticus and said, "Sportic flop. I forgot to tell you about this. I forgot to tell you the entire time." Robbie, what's going on? And what happened to LazyTown? Sporticus spoke in a shocked tone, coughing for a bit. "I will show you what I have done to the others," Robbie replied, and moved to the next scene. Sporticus was walking very badly due to him being severely injured. Sporticus then saw the dead bodies of Stephanie, Ziggy, Stingy, Pixel, Trixie, Mayor, and Bissell. Sporticus screamed in shock after seeing his friends dead. The scream, however, didn't sound cartoonish or acting up. It was sounding realistic. Robbie then grabbed a sword and stabbed Sporticus back a few times, slowly killing him. Robbie then put Sporticus' dead body with the others and poured gasoline all over the dead bodies. Robbie took out another match and lit it on fire to burn the dead bodies. LazyTown was in ruins. All buildings were destroyed. All the characters were dead. Yes! I finally did it! I finally did it! I turned LazyTown into lazy hell! Now no one can stop me! This is my territory now! Robbie shouted as while even laughing eagerly. The screen faded to black for a while. The episode returned, and it cut inside Robbie's underground bunker. Then he said, "Well, my job is done here now." What a really hard day, right? Guess I'll go to sleep now. Then he went to sleep and started dreaming. The dream was Robbie going outside in LazyTown, which was still in ruins, but something horrifying happened. Robbie noticed that the characters were still alive, but there were zombies. Robbie screamed to see them as zombies. He tried to run away from them. He ran, screaming realistically, and then the zombies were chasing after him. Robbie's foot ran into a rock and accidentally fell to the ground. He tried to get up, but the zombies grabbed him in the shoulder and bit him. Robbie was screaming in agony as he was getting bitten by the zombies. When Robbie got up, he was also turned into a zombie. Everyone in LazyTown were zombies, including Robbie himself. The outro played, with Stephanie singing the outro theme song, but it was played differently. Stephanie's zombies counterpart took 70 plays, and you know the whole outro usually show random scenes from the episode. Outro play in it. Well, the outro showed the test scenes of the characters. After the outro played, it cut back to Robbie waking up in his chair screaming. After he woke up, he started crying what he had done. What have I done? This job was a mistake. I shouldn't have killed him in the first place. Robbie sobbed. LazyTown is no more. And Lazy Hell is not a thing, Robbie said. Then he grabbed a gun and shoot himself to death, just as Robbie had finally died, like the others. The episode ended. It cut to the credits. In the background, instead of the red instead of blue, the text was yellow instead of white. Then the theme song played in low pitch and the demonic effect appeal to it. As the credit play, because the BBC closing logo, the form was red tinted and the music went dementally low pitch. It cut to the BBC warning screen, but the text was red instead of white. Then went to the DVD menu. This episode was completely shocked and horrified me. I had nightmares about it for the rest of the day. Since then, it was disturbing. I smashed the DVD into pieces and moved on. I still have nightmares about the episode, which is why I didn't want to go to sleep because I wanted my nightmare to be over. After a few weeks, I felt finally better, since I haven't told anyone about this episode. If you find this VHS or a DVD that it has a lost episode, watch at your own risk if you want. So that was LazyTown, no more LazyTown, LazyTown creepypasta. It's a little surprising because with the other episode, with the other creepypastas I did, at least they were short, but this one was a lot longer than I expected to be. Like Jesus. Yeah, that's not what's interesting because holy crap, was that weird. But still good. Keep on writing, writer, because that's what's good. Oh, if you want to find, I might leave a link to it with the others if I'll do an edit. If you don't see it, then I'll re-edit it. As long as you know that. So yeah. See you next time. Bye.